I'm seeing all type of pretty ass colors. Everything is brighter. Everything is definitely colorful. Everything is definitely moving a little slower than usual. And I don't know how to feel right now, bro. I really don't. Yo, what's good with y'all boys? It's the kid Lowkey, you feel me? And I'm back again with another video. For those who are new and those who are slow, story time with Lowkey is when I tell you a funny story about some crazy shit that happened in my life, and 9 times out of 10, you just gonna sit there and laugh about it. So, let's get to it. Now this is a story about my first time taking edibles. Yeah, so I don't know how most of y'all high school is set up, but in my high school, we had like 5 to 6 classes. You had breakfast, and then you had your 2 or 3 classes, and then you had lunch. Well, really, in our school, we had 3 different lunches. We had A lunch, B lunch, and C lunch. Depending on what building your second or third period is, or fourth period is, depending on what lunch you had. Like if you was in this building over here, you had C lunch. If you was in this building over here, you had B lunch, and so on and so forth. I ain't finna get too technical about it, cause fuck that. But long story short, I had C lunch. So what C lunch it was like right after 4th period. Now, let me tell you my schedule. I would get there like 7:30, you feel me? Have my breakfast, and then class and school starts at 8. After breakfast, that was it, dog. I had to wait till 4th period to eat again. A nigga be hungry throughout the whole day. By my 3rd period, my stomach be growling. So in 4th period, I'm just attitude. I ain't really talking. I'm just hungry, you feel me? Like my stomach touching my back, you feel me? But I'm in there with the homies, so it's not all that bad. I'm just in that bit vibing with everybody. But at the same time, I'm hungry. I'm hungry as fuck. Long story short, short story long. I was that one dude that pretty much just sat at the table with the cool kids. I wouldn't really say cool kids, but I was associated, you feel me? So I'm just in that bit vibing. And there's one girl, this Asian girl, she comes out and she had like a tray of food. Me and my dogs, we in that bitch chopping it up. We like, damn, bro, I can't wait till lunch, boy. We about to bust down. And this Asian girl got a whole tray of food, right? And then she unravels it and she's like, hey, if anybody wants some edible brownies, I got some. You ain't say nothing but a word, G. You hear my stomach. I'm in that big hungry. But in my mind, all I heard was, if anybody wants some brownies, I got some. Me and my dog Carlos, we in that bit, you feel me? We looking at the plates, we like, oh, she got brownies for days. Now my dog looking at me and he like, yo, ask her for a couple little, ask her for 2 so you can give me 1, cause I don't really know her like that. So I walk over to Shawty and I'm just like, yo, slide me a piece. And she was like, are you sure you want some? I'm like, yeah, dog, I'm hungry as fuck. I know y'all hear my stomach in this bitch. I'm waiting on lunch. I'm nigga hungry right now today. So she was like, okay. She gives me 2 pieces. I'm like, bless. I was so hungry. I'm just, I get back to my seat. My homeboy Carlos looking at me like, yo, what's good with you? By the time I realized I was supposed to give him 1, both of them bitches was gone. Them brownies ain't even make it to my seat, to be honest with you. I already ate them bitches on the way there. My bad, bro. I forgot all about you. Nigga was really hungry out here. My bad. Green ass nigga. Hey, ask her for some more. So I'm like, them bitches was good, bro. I ain't gonna care. You might as well get you 1. And you're like, bro, just ask her for me. I'm like, all right. So I go over to Shawty, I'm just like, yeah, let me get 2 more of them things. Them bitches is good. Now the second time I had asked her, she was just like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. She was like, I don't think these are the type of brownies that you have more than 1. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Slide me 2 more. What, you stingy with the brownies or something? Like, slide me a piece, nigga. I'm still hungry in this bitch. That little ass piece ain't gonna do nothing but oh so much. So she's like, okay. She gave me 2 more. My selfish ass ate both of them bitches on the way back to my seat again. Now my boy Carlos is looking at me and he's just like, where my piece at? That's tough. That's twice. That's twice, right? Nigga, she gave you like 4. Yeah. And I ate all 4 of them things. She gave you edible brownies, bro. And them bitches was good. Them bitches was good as fuck. Them bitches was good as fuck. That should do me until lunchtime. He looking at me like, you, alright. Alright. I would say like 30 minutes later, the bell starts to ring. Now everybody starts to move to the cafeteria. We had C lunch, so we had, I don't remember if we had B lunch or C lunch, but it was my 4th period, so it had to have been C lunch. But yeah, we had C lunch, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, the walk to the cafeteria started to feel a little funny to me because it was like one moment I'm walking and then the next moment I'm listening to my heartbeat and my heart was up here. It wasn't right here. It was like literally right here. I felt like that bit was in between my ears. Now I'm kind of scared because at the same time it was going. I didn't feel like I was walking. I really felt like I was floating. So it was like, I turned to my boy, Carlos, and I'm just like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, big dog. I feel like that bitch just hit. Like whatever it was in them brownies, that shit just activated. I'm seeing all type of pretty ass colors. Everything is brighter. Everything is definitely colorful. Everything is definitely moving a little slower than usual. And I don't know how to feel right now, bro. I really don't. I'm just in this bit floating and shit. We get to the cafeteria and I'm just like, maybe I should just sit this one out, cause ain't no way I'm supposed to be feeling like this off of no damn brownies. Did she put weed in them brownies? Yes, bruh. You had 4 edible brownies. You was fucked up. You know what? I am fucked up, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good and fucked up. I'm talking about, I'm in that bitch just flying one side of the cafeteria to the next, talking to one squad, then going to the other side, talk to the other squad. I'm in that bitch like, alright, what's good with y'all boys? Y'all straight? Y'all good? Y'all vibing? Yeah, bro, you straight? You look a little slow. I'm like, no, I'm great. Wonderful, fantastic. Y'all boys be easy though. Go to the other squad. Yo, Carlos, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I don't feel right. I tried to tell you. You should have slid me a couple of them things, but you know, you ate 4 of them edibles on your own, so it is what it is. I ain't never been this high in my life, bro. I was definitely in that bit floating. I got my food, sat my ass down, ate, but I was still high. You feel me? I was still going off them edibles. By the time lunch is over, everybody walking towards their 5th period, you feel me? The last period of the day. I never really went straight to 5th period. I just always hung out with the homies, posted up for a quick second, and then we went to our 5th period. Everybody posted up, vibing, doing their thing. I mean, that bitch shifting from side to side, just. Niggas is looking at me crazy like, you good? Yeah, I just had a couple edibles. Like, that shit normal. Yeah, I just had a couple edibles. Anyway, we go to our 5th period, you feel me? And let me tell you about my 5th period class. So, in my 5th period class, everybody had their desks set up to the point where it was facing the whiteboard, you feel me? And then they had two chairs or 2 desks that was across from everybody else facing the classroom's desk. So it was like I'm facing this way and everybody else is facing the whiteboard. Long story short, when we come into class, we always have some type of do now on the board. Now, if you don't know what a do now is, it's as soon as you get in that bitch, it's do it now. So if you didn't get that reference by now, you just slow. But anyway, everybody doing they do now, and me, I ain't never give a fuck about them now, cause I was just always on my computer watching up videos or doing something stupid. Like, we would have our own little group chat where we just fuck off and do bullshit. So everybody's doing now. My dumb ass is on YouTube watching funny videos. What they don't really tell you about edibles is everything is 10 times funnier than what it is. I'm in that bit cracking the fuck up. I made it worse on myself because I was watching funny videos while being high off of 4 edibles. You dig what I'm saying? The simplest things in that bit made me laugh, bro. I'm talking about this girl dropped her pencil in the classroom and it wasn't shit funny about it, but when she went to bend down and pick it up, I started cracking the fuck up, kid. I'm talking about...
Well, you all are just really tickled by that, aren't you?
She really dropped her pencil, bitch. Like, what? Dumb asshole. Teacher in that bit looking at me crazy, like, low-key, are you okay? I ain't been low-key in a minute, goddamn. I'm high-key right now if you want to get technical. But I'll be alright. I just want to go home at this point. Like, if I could just make it past this class so I can go home and lay down and sleep off this whatever it is, I'd be straight. At the end, the teacher was just like, you were acting a little strange today. I'm like, and skipped up out of there, got on the bus, just looking out the window, the whole bus ride. And then when we got to my stop, I walked my ass home, and I went straight to sleep. That was that on that. And that was one of the best nights I ever had in my life. If you ever been in Kushcombe, you know where I'm coming from, kid. I'm talking, man, that been knocked out, but I feel like I'm floating in my sleep. Story time with Lowkey, man. That wraps it up right there. Go ahead, comment down your favorite part below. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop future videos. So yeah, go ahead. Let me know how you feeling about the story. And I'm out this bit.